So the paint stirrer has been around a long time. I remember Nigel Brown doing them at 3D Masters in the UK. So that was probably over 20 years ago already. Now you don't see them very often anymore, although they still look pretty good, and there are quite a few variations that you can do, including making it a little bit flatter as well. But we'll go through all of those variations, and I'll show you a really simple exercise that's actually really good for a lot of things. So let's have a look at that first. So the only exercise you really need to do for this I call 45-degree flips. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at 45 degrees and away. So nose to the right 45 degree, and we're going to pull back 45 degrees so the nose stays to the right, now back at you. If you watch the cyclic and you watch the sticks, you can see I'm pulling the cyclic 45 degrees down and right, and then it's only the collective that's changing. Now I'm going to put the nose, I'm going to do a quarter turn, I'm going to put the nose to the left, and I'm going to do a 45-degree flip. So the nose stays on the left, and it's just 45 degrees with the cyclic. The main shaft goes straight over, straight away, and stays in line. And you can start doing this at any stage. This is actually just a really nice exercise to do, and these 45-degree flips actually come in really useful for things like offset rolling, and they're very low risk as well, so you can actually do this at the club. So the exercise as we're going to do it is we're going to do a quarter turn, nose right, 45-degree flip, to nose right back, quarter turn, nose left, and then away. And each time we do that 45-degree flip, the main shaft is going straight towards us and then going straight away. And then as you get better at this, it'll speed up. You can just speed it up, and each time you're looking to keep the model flat so it doesn't move around. And then it's a good idea to reverse this as well. So we'll go nose left, and we'll pull the 45-degree back, do a quarter Pirouette, and then push the nose away again. And the idea is you're going to stay flat on each end, and you want to keep it really controlled so that main shaft goes straight over and straight away. And then as you get better, or as you get more used to what the sticks are doing, you can speed it up a little bit and change the direction. And now you can see that you can actually sort of do the tick-tock where you're not going flat on each end. And the idea is to still try and keep that main shaft very still, back and forth. And the nice thing is this exercise works for all orientations. So now let's say you wanted to do the nose up version, skids-in, you would do the exact same exercise. So you start this way around. You do a 45-degree flip away. You then do that quarter rotation, and you do the 45-degree flip towards. And you just work on getting those stick movements down and getting used to seeing the model in that orientation. And it's exactly the same thing. Once you've got the stick movements and an understanding of what you're actually seeing, you can start speeding it up. Okay, and to progress to this point here, you also want to be able to do tick-tocks, which I'm not going to cover. But tick-tocks will also be a fundamental of actually learning paint stirrers. So we're going to do a similar thing from the side. We're going to start in the 45-degree positions. And then when we're going to move left and right, we want that main shaft to go straight left and right. So it shouldn't veer away from that. And then once that starts to feel natural, we can start speeding it up and turn it into more of a tick-tock and the paint stir. So once you can do more of the orientations, you can start playing with circuits and rotations. So in this one, we're just going to do a circuit, and the model's going to turn as it goes around. Another good one to try is a circuit where the model stays skids in. Now, Carl Dahl has used this in a music flight before for the Global 3D, and that worked really well. So in summary, this is an old school move. It's still got a bit of cool factor about it. It's not too difficult to learn. Now the first paint stirrer you learn will probably be through some instinctive method where it just kind of works for you. But then as you realize, or as you try the other orientations, you'll realize that it's actually quite difficult, especially in your unnatural sides. So, and that's where the exercises will come in handy. So when you're doing those other orientations, you can use those exercises to build up that feel. They can be used in music rounds to really good effect. And this maneuver is not out of the reach of normal pilots. So let me know what you think, and let me know what you think of the new website as well. Until next time.